What's up, everybody? We here for at least one major conversation. Well, even my last major conversation about content creation and shit. You know, I'm here with the boys. We got Dark Riddler, we got LG, we got Mr. Cass Craig. We all YouTubers and streamers here and whatnot, content creators. And what's up?
Yeah.
What's up, everybody? What's what's good? What's good? What's good?
Yeah. Chilling. I'm
We out here chilling.
Pretty much,
I'm
man.
vibing. I'm about to chill before I go to fucking work later.
I feel that. I feel that. Let's see
I wonder
here.
if I can I blur my background a little bit?
Do you-
Yeah, that's what I'm
yeah,
doing.
yeah. Aren't you doing that right now?
I just
No.
did it.
He
I
just-
just
he
did.
just
I just.
No, I wonder if
I
I
just
can do that.
hit
Let me
the
see.
I don't even know how well it works, but whatever.
Oh, you know.
It's kind of
Oh,
mid, but
it's not bad actually. It's not.
I'll have to go into the whole
Man,
Discord. I ain't gonna do it. It is what it is.
Oh, it's nitro. Oh, that's nitro shit. So I don't feel like.
Yeah, they say you gotta pay money. you gotta give us money. Discord be trying
Discord,
to
give us the dinero.
they be trying.
Right. They say run it. They say run them pockets, dog.
Run
You
them
ain't gonna
pockets,
have
bro.
You ain't gonna have nothing for free, dog. Run them pockets, dog.
It's like, let me hold $10, young blood.
Right, exactly. Hit ass, but no, it's all good, man. We out
No.
here just vibing right now.
No, like I said, Discord. They said they're trying to do they're trying to do like Discord memberships or subscriptions shit. I was like, wait. a minute.
Yeah,
I'm like, nigga, why would I tell my community to give you money to give me money? Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
They trying to hustle out here.
Hey, well, I mean, hey, there's like, look, if you want to be in here,
Sir, we got Gilded.
Yeah,
We got the best alternative, Gilded.
Hey,
yeah. I
Hey.
don't know, man. These alternatives be doing some stuff too.
No, I
man.
will
I
say-
don't know.
Now I will say Gilded actually is pretty lit. It's not known as much or whatnot. You know, Discord is still like a lot of features that you see now in Discord was actually
Yeah.
came to Gilded first, and the Gilded copy and the Discord copied that shit over. Legit.
Oh, okay.
that sounds about right.
and
Most of these companies be doing that shit on the low.
they'd be like,
Right,
guys,
I
this is our newest feature, guys, that we created
Like,
in
no one
house.
else has ever come up with this before. We have come up with this by ourselves. Nobody else.
Nobody else.
Oh, but what about Gilded? Wait, what's Gilded?
What's gilded? MMO? What are you talking about?
But all right, y'all. So in this conversation that we're gonna be talking about today, you know, this is just a chatting conversation. We're gonna be talking about things all in content creation world and stuff for the most part, and we're gonna be talking about some new stuff, the new stuff. You know,
New stuff?
yeah, the new
There's
stuff,
new
man.
stuff.
I
There's new
guess
stuff.
I guess so. I mean, there's what we got. I mean, we got Kick. We got, you know, Twitch
Lord.
doing this thing. We got YouTube doing this thing. I hear Facebook's been slacking off or something like that lately. A lot of people have been leaving Facebook for Kick and stuff too. So I don't know. I haven't seen a lot of things, you know,
Mm.
like real talk. I haven't seen a lot of things lately. But I mean, what are y'all opinions on this whole, you know, Kick? Let's talk about Kick real quick. What do y'all think
Yeah,
Kick
go
got that
ahead.
potential? No, Cass, since you actually streamed on it, Cass.
I
Oh, wait.
do. I do like the whole restream thing. And I stream on YouTube and like Twitch and Kick at the same time.
Yeah.
Because I'm not even on the affiliate program with Twitch no more. Because I don't want my community giving Twitch money on my behalf. Like if y'all want to sub to other people, do your thing. But it's like y'all don't got to do it on my behalf. Like I'm not worried about like getting banned off there for like multi-stream and whatnot. I just want to save my community from themselves. But it's like as far as Kick goes, I feel like I'm wondering like how long they can sustain the whole 95-5 split. That's my only real question about them.
Mhm.
Because I mean, there was a good moment where it's like they weren't like moderating shit. Like fucking Aiden Ross was streaming the whole Super Bowl on Kick
Mhm.
and nobody said nothing about it. Well, people said something about it, but nobody like he seemed to get off scot-free for that. And it's like if you would have streamed like a minute of the Super Bowl on like YouTube or Twitch, you would have got blown away. But he got away with like streaming the entire game on Kick. I'm like, well, I don't know. There are a lot of there's a lot to unpack when it comes to Kick, but
Yeah. I think it's like right now, like Kick, it's currently like the Wild West because it's in its honeymoon phase. Like anything can pretty much go, you know, on Kick right now. I mean, but from what I saw is that they eventually put up like a TOS or something like that now. I mean, so
yeah.
I don't know. I mean, but hey, I made a Kick account. I was like, you know what?
Yeah.
Everybody's doing it.
I made one.
I'm gonna do it.
I made one just because because ain't nobody stealing my name over there. So I said, fuck it.
Dude, someone stole my name. Dead ass. Either that or like I created an account and I can't find the password. I can't find the password to it anymore. It's wild. I'm like, who the fuck took Disparity? Who's trying to be me?
Right.
Matter of fact, I did create an account. I see it right now. It's my own picture. I just forgot the email again. I don't know. Shit.
Lord have mercy.
I had 2 accounts. We'll call
All right, stream's over. That's it. Stream's over.
Well, because I tried. Well,
All right, guys. We'll catch y'all on the next time.
When I was looking for that account, I was trying all my emails and shit. I couldn't get in. I was like, okay, well, I guess I don't have an account anymore. I don't know. And I just searched it up. I'm like, well, there. Oh no, someone. I know what? I know who stole my account. I know who. Aloha.
Was it old boy?
Yes.
Oh my god!
I just looked at it. I knew I didn't make one. He says because it's called it your local autistic. I play video games badly.
Oh, who? Wait, who was it? Just type it in there. Type it in there.
You should be
who was just like obsessed with him on Twitter and whatnot, just like basically tagging us in a bunch of shit, like talking shit about Disparity.
Yeah, but no, I'm talking about like no, but who's the one that made it? Like who's
that
the
was
one
me.
Type in
Aloha.
That's him. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
him.
Little psycho.
Little psycho. Yeah, that wasn't me. Yeah, I realized. I was like, okay, I had to look at the script. I was like, I know I didn't write that. So yeah, it was him.
Right. Yeah. That's fucking stupid.
Report that for impersonation. You should be able to.
Yeah.
That's
true.
a lot of time put into somebody that you supposedly hate. That's all I'm gonna say. Like,
I'm
talking about.
We could get into that topic. We could get into that topic a little bit later when it comes down to it. Because it's like, that right there is gonna be fucking stupid.
I speak. Well, yeah, you are right. Once Kick gets more known, yes, it will start to get repercussions and stuff later on down the line. But as right now, though, it's pretty much the Wild West, like every other streaming platform. But I will say this though. We had Twitch, we got YouTube, Facebook, whatever, right? At least Kick really outshined like a lot of these other streaming platforms. Like, what do you have? There's D-Live that I barely no one talks about. There's like, there's a lot. There's a lot of them out there. There's Gleamish.
Yeah.
At the dark. That's all I want to know.
They need to have an after dark section because like, at the end of the day, I mean, it'll be dope if they did because I'm like, there's a whole bunch of things you can, it can get done. Like not, no funny shit.
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
You don't care only for the community. Only there for the community. I mean, that's what a lot of people say about Twitch. People are usually in there for the community, but like the thing that's crazy with me and like Twitch and all is how a lot of people Twitch is done. Like from what I hear and from what I know is that on Twitch you got to pull a narrative. You got to push the narrative or whatever. Twitch has a certain narrative, and if you don't push that certain narrative, it's a hard climb to grow. Like. And y'all know
that depends, because like me personally, I don't. Like I said, I wouldn't say it's hard because I ain't streamed in a while over there. So, like I said, I was in the process of getting my computer updated. So, yeah.
I was
getting my shit updated.
Y'all know the narrative I'm talking about. Though you got to have a safe space. You got to be all about cookies and ice cream. You got to be great to each other, kind to each other. You can't do this. You can't do that.
Increase operating costs, which will cause that split to change. Yeah, no, I think it was mentioned earlier. I think that split's gonna change though.
Yeah,
I mean split that split should change. Like 95.5, that should be reserved for like the top people that are making money, like for real, like legit. Yeah, like the people that are actually earned their spot, or you know what I'm saying, like that's really up there making money. Like everybody getting 95.5 shouldn't.
But you know why Twitch and like Kick do that shit, right? With the whole split, like with the whole affiliate program, though, it's because they want to get your money faster. The faster they can get your money, the faster they can hold on to it and use it for the most part. Which is why
which is fine as long as you get paid. Like as long as they get paid, I mean, it ain't no thing though. You know what I'm saying? So. Long as folks get paid, and I mean, we good. So I mean, I don't know. That's what any form of business. That's like even working a regular 9 to 5. Like that's why you still gotta you're basically getting free labor on the front end, or as a business you're getting free labor on the front end.
Yeah,
you still got to pay them out within 2 weeks time. You know what I'm saying? Give them the time to process the paperwork and all that shit. Yeah.
Which is why like
all I'm saying is
most of these people don't know how to talk business. So what
they need to do if we talking about business here. What they need to do is open up a section, call it Red Light District. Since they already got gambling, let the gambling go. and then let 18 plus stuff go, and just put everybody in one section.
They got 18. Well, Kick has 18 plus stuff in it.
But also but here's the thing, that they need to verify themselves in one way, which is easy. Get your government ID, verify yourself, call it a day, make your money. But
that's all I'm saying. You already got gamblers. Might as well just open the floodgates. Fuck it.
Well, they already started with some of the other stuff. I know there was a couple of girls in there that was already playing with toys on there.
Really? I haven't looked. I don't know. I really.
It was. I saw it in passing. It was. I don't know if it got taken down, but it was. I saw it in passing.
Well, the thing with that ice pick is that that's been brought up with Twitch for so long. The problem with Twitch is that it's just bleeding money, and it's owned by Amazon first off, right? And ever since then, it's just been bleeding money. It's like it's not making Twitch is not making enough money to like sustain itself for the most part. This is the reason why, like, even the CEO that came out like a couple months back, he was like, well, there's I think he tried to what's that word I'm looking for? This is the third word I'm looking for. But anyways, he tried to basically like, guys, the reason why we're going for that 50-50 split is because X, Y, and Z. You're getting all this stuff here, and a lot of streamers, especially when they're partnered, like, no, we need what do you mean? We want that 70-30 split or something like that of sort. Twitch.
I mean, honestly, bottom line, even if they stay 50-50, like, my thing is, even if they stay fucking 50-50, like, most of these people don't even. I mean, well, that'll kind of go into later. Nope, I'm gonna stop.
Well,
I can't.
Well, it's because like I said, as a platform for Twitch, is that they need to find a way to bring in more money without without bleeding it, So because
they need to have levels of it. Like, they need to have affiliates, and we talked about this earlier. Like, they need to have the affiliates come in as 50-50, and then for those that are able to get partner, you know what I'm saying, partners could be 70-30 or like 70-30, and then go like maybe as high as 90-10, to some bigger partners, especially the ones that you put like in front of as the face of Twitch. Okay, and I'm talking about those that actually work for it, not the ones that cry and whine for Twitch, that cry and whine. Okay, so I'm talking about the ones that we know that are good at what they do, the ones that actually stream. Okay, Ronan's stupid ass. I just saw his comment. I'm fucking about to throw. I'm about to cut my legs off because I can't stand him.
Really, that.
But no, like that.
Really, that one thing I was talking to you about yesterday with the whole Total War whatnot.
Yeah.
I got invited into it. Boom.
Did you?
Yep. He just DM'd me.
Really? Oh, nice.
So yeah,
nice.
I'm good.
Right? Yeah. I hope those people on Twitter be like, see, but there's no opportunities for us as Black creators.
Well, because what it is that, okay, I'm gonna speak on this real quick. Because what it is that, so this is YouTuber who goes by the name of Legend of Total War. He mostly plays this strategy game called Total War Warhammer, or just Total War in general, right? He's really good at the game. He knows how to like defeat the AI. He does a lot of special crazy stuff that normal players can't do, right? He was blacklisted by the company who creates the game, which is called CA, or Creative Assembly, because of the way he's himself. He likes to talk shit. He doesn't agree with like a lot of the changes in the game sometimes, stuff like that, and he doesn't basically just kiss ass. And so because he's been blacklisted, I mean he still pushes for the game to do certain things. Like recently he pushed for this game mode called Immortal Empires to be free for everybody in Total War 3. He got that to happen because he created a petition to get to happen. And so,
wow,
about 10 days ago, he made a post stating that, like, in the terms of the whole Total War community, in that strategy community and whatnot, it's been really stale because a lot of the top content creators, YouTubers and whatnot, they're doing the same shit. And then, like, when it comes to smaller creators, when they're trying to make their comeuppance, they can't because the top creators are getting the views and all that kind of stuff. So it's like really hard for growth. And then the company doesn't want to give opportunities to like those smaller creators who do their game because you got to have the numbers and stuff like that. So he decided to create his own creative network so that Total War creators can get together and work together basically.
And people need to do that. I keep trying to tell people that. Trying to tell people
and so
that's why I started off in conversation thing, y'all. I'm telling
you. So yeah, he just invited me to that, and I appreciate it because I told him, I said I do 50% of my content in Total War, and the other stuff is like other strategy games and variety stuff like that. So
yeah.
But yeah,
so good shit. Yeah.
Let's go, Disparity.
So
that's
and
like dope ass shit right
for y'all that don't know, I'm like the only Black person. There's probably a couple of people out there, But like, I'm like the only platform that I ever seen that plays like a strategy games. Like I'd be looking, especially on YouTube and every once in a while on Twitch. There's just not enough people that play strategy games. So like I'm here, like I'm a kind of like I know my boy Cass plays strategy games, but he doesn't showcase it. He doesn't showcase it, you know. So it's like I'm the when you're that only person, you know. I'm here for it because I want to make that push. I guess you could say. But yeah,
I mean, it's definitely a part of gaming though. Like, I mean, I don't know, like strategy games has always been strategy games has always been a niche, one of the niche things. It's been one of the bigger. It's been out of all the genres in gaming, it's a niche thing, but it's one of the bigger niches, and especially when it comes it's locked in with PC gaming all the time, right up there with like a lot of the RPGs, the Diablos and stuff like that. Like those games are normally what you would think of when you think PC gaming type stuff. Ice Pick says, I wonder if Twitch is spending too much money on Prime benefits between all the Prime subs and Prime gaming stuff they give out. Well, it depends.
It wouldn't be
some
Twitch,
of the benefits.
Well, it wouldn't be Twitch though. It would be Amazon. So
some of the benefits though, they gotta see. My thing is some of the benefits ain't really. I don't know. I haven't really. I gotta go look because I was actually thinking about getting Prime. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was thinking about getting Prime because I've been placing a lot of orders off of Amazon lately. Because I'm like, man. Should I get Prime? But yeah,
I think it's worth it.
It's worth it. Like Prime for a year. Actually, I don't know. You could try to get through your cell phone bill. Try that because my homeboy Robbie. I'm on his family plan. He gets it through his cell phone bill. He pays his cell phone bill. He gets Prime. I don't know how much he pays, but you know, it works for me. Yeah, I used to pay for Prime. Like, and then he was like, "Spirit, I'll put you on the family plan." I was like, "Oh, really?" He's like, "Yeah." And so he doesn't pay anything extra. You know, I'm just on there. You know, so that Prime, it really does. It does come in clutch.
I wonder how much they spend on the free games and loot. Yeah, that's a good question. That's a good question to ask.
You get movies and stuff on the website itself.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. I want to say like with the game side, it probably doesn't really cost them anything. Honestly, let's be honest here. A lot of the games that they give out, even though it's free, they're a lot of older games. So
it's like a lot of games. And if they do give out it, well, he's probably talking about Ice Pick's probably talking about some of the more, like the more competitive games. Like I know I play a little. I started back playing Fantasy. Well, I started playing Phantasy Star Online. And they got a Twitch benefit on there. So like games like that have like League of Legends has Twitch has Prime benefits as well. So
Overwatch too.
Overwatch does as well. So like a lot of that's probably where a lot of that you got to work out a money deal with that. I know that for a fact. I just don't know how much.
I remember
but you know though,
they gave out an American Express card.
What?
Credit. I have one. Dead serious.
Damn.
But you know though,
they gave you like 20,000 RP for it though.
Oh, Madden and FIFA too. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, Madden and FIFA is another one. Yeah. They started doing that too. Yeah.
But you know, though, it's like I don't want to see like the downfall of Twitch. So let's put that in the floor. I don't want to see the downfall of Twitch. It's just the thing is like if you're a person that's like really looking for growth, I feel like this. I always felt like this. If you're a person that's really looking to grow in the content creation space, just streaming on Twitch or alone is not going to cut it. But you need to like be on some type of VOD platform, whether it's TikTok, whether it's YouTube, Rumble. Hell, those two YouTube, Rumble, and Tangent can definitely work in Tangent, because if y'all didn't know this, if you were to make content for YouTube, right? Let's say you have a Rumble account, because I have a Rumble account. You know, you can auto sync your Rumble account to your YouTube, so whatever video that you upload onto YouTube, they'll get Rumble will snatch it and put it up on Rumble itself. So you can grow on two platforms at once without having to put more effort on one platform. Rumble Rumble,
you actually need to do that.
Yeah. Now Rumble.
I mean, you got me hip to doing that, Disparity. So
it's
you
like
got me hip to doing that.
Now keep this in mind. Rumble is not a bad platform at all, but there is a lot of things but right now the platform is very political, as in like that's perfectly fine, by the way. It's like if you're a person that's doing gameplay and stuff like that, it's going to be hard to kind of slide on in there, because a lot of it, they're pushing a lot of the political stuff because that's their thing. Rumble's whole thing is being decentralized basically, and so. I think the Shagsworth, I think we all know who he is. He brought up Rumble. Should YouTube be scared of Rumble? I said, well, no, because Rumble has been out here for 9 years. Rumble was created back in 2013. It has been out for for about 9 years, but only for the past 2 years they're finally starting to get like their footing and start going. It's like they're you know, they're teenage. I want to call it their 20s. They're in their 20s right now, basically, in a sense, or getting towards.
So they're trying to sort of basically trying to, like I said, well, like I said, with the current climate of everything trying to be politicized on with a lot of content. That's the other thing. Things are switching over, and people are doing this misinformation shit, which I think is the dumbest shit ever.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not even gonna lie to you, dog. Like some of the dumbest shit. Like I've never heard of people worried so much about being misinformed about shit while being misinformed about shit at the same time. Mind you, we're not. We're not gonna have that discussion. That's a whole different discussion for a whole nother day.
Mm-hmm.
But like, yeah, but I think honestly, when it comes down to it, it you know, these other options are there. I mean, I do agree. If you're willing to put the time into other options, this is me being nice about it right now. If you have the time to put in for other options, I would say go ahead and do it if you can. If you don't feel like you have the time to do it, you know, then don't worry about doing it. You know what I'm saying? Just do what you do normally. And just up your ante more, and
it's
like
just
the stuff that we're going to talk about later.
You need to think about
put more into the stuff that we're going to talk about later.
Yeah, it's just it's just at the end of the day, you got to think about like don't put all your eggs in one basket at the end of the day, because if something happens, that's your shit. You know, it's gone, unless you backed everything up, but it's gone.
Yeah, just to piggyback off of what you guys were saying, like I feel like if you just want to stream and not like put content on other platforms. Like I think you have to be realistic about like how much growth you're going to get or not going to get, because the truth of the matter is
it also depends on what you stream too. Depending on what you stream, exactly. I have to throw that in there. So if you just stream on Twitch, and if you stream on YouTube, then you actually have a little bit more of an advantage because your videos stay up.
You know what I actually learned? There's a guy who I think everyone should watch. There's actually two people, and actually, matter of fact, Cass has brought me onto them. One of them is Roberto Blake. And the other one is Nick Neiman. So what you learn, what they teach you is this: they teach you about the creator economy and how to grow your YouTube channel and so much in a lot of things, right? One of the things that I have learned, especially when it comes to the live streaming aspect, which is if you're going to live stream on YouTube, work it to where you make it into a VOD. Because if you don't, like LG just said, once you're done live streaming on YouTube, like once I'm done live streaming on YouTube, right? If I were to put timestamps and work it into a VOD, then this video will get views and stuff. Like if you were to make it into an actual video after you're done, like the shit gets up there basically. Like if you were to put it into a format, in a sense, basically, is what I'm trying to say. I mean, now this video here, this stream won't be on this channel, but it will be going on to my podcast. I'll probably post that down later.
You better put this video up here. You did all this work. Right. I would download the video. I will go to YouTube, download the shit right now.
But yeah, like, but that's what they teach you and stuff. And so, like, example, my last, if y'all don't know, I recently just got done playing the Resident Evil series or Resident Evil 4 remake, right? I had made it into like a Let's Play format, even though it's a live stream. So, and once I did that, it was like a test. I was doing it as a testing thing, right? Did it, and my videos are getting views on that, after the fact, which is really nice. Now, my past live streams, they just kind of just stopped right then and there. But once I started doing a different format, taking out my starting soon, taking out my my breaks and outros, boom, perfect. So that's just my 2 cents there.
I mean, yeah, that's definitely an option. It's a valid thing. I mean, you can still, like, here's the thing, you can still do it like that with starting soon. You can literally put timestamps in starting soon, intro, this, that, and the third, and people can literally, it's at this point it's easy of use. Oh, I can go here, I can skip through here. But yeah, it makes sense. I get it. Definitely get it. I gotta do that for my last live I did though. I forgot.
Yeah, so like it took me a while to kind of like get an idea on how like I should do my channel stuff too. I was like, because I did something that's gonna be weird. I did something that's called Project Health. It's basically just like getting my channel like in order because I finally got my own thumbnail style. I got my things going and stuff like that. And I was like, okay, I need to redo everything, to redo a lot of shit because sometimes y'all don't know this. If you were to change the thumbnail of one of your old past videos, you never know that could pop off again. So we're doing that, improving and stuff like that, and it's all about the improving of things, But yeah, one thing for sure, like I guess we can move on to the topic because we're both on Kick and Twitch or whatnot. Still the same topic, Like to give y'all an example, I was on Twitch, guys. I started on Twitch way back in 2014. I was on Twitch for many years, on and off for the most part. I think I started in like 2013, 2014, whenever South Park: The Stick of Truth came out. The first, I think around that time is when I started, and then like when I stopped around 2016, then I came back in early 2017. You know, because I need to work, I wanted to have money and stuff. But then there became a certain point where like it's just like, where am I going? You know, what am I going with this? You know. Because as in the streaming environment, you want to suspect to like go higher and go above and beyond and probably get somewhere and stuff. But then you come to that realization, it's like, okay, I spent many times or many time and money on just purely just streaming, right? Now it's like, where can I take this further? And if for those of y'all that don't know, I used to be a YouTuber years ago. I used to have a YouTube account called Strategy World Gaming. And yes, that account years ago, I was damn near close to 700 subscribers. I think back then you were able to make money through Google AdSense back then, or you were being a part of it. If y'all don't remember what the MCN was back then, I know some of y'all might do.
Yes.
Like, you know,
yes.
I
used to do MCNs, yes.
Yeah. And so I made like at least about 2, 3, 4 paychecks from YouTube back then. Like those were like I'll say about $200 to $400 a paycheck. You know, but then when I delete that account, you know, it's like, well, shit. So when I'm sitting here reflecting on it from the past, you know, I'm just like, damn, I should have stuck to YouTube then. You know, now that I look at it now, because it was more it was more powerful for me, like as a content creator, you know, because as y'all know where I'm at, I'm almost damn near close to 1,000 subscribers right now. You know, I'm like right there. I'm on that final stretch, and if I can do it. A lot of y'all motherfuckers do it, but a lot of motherfuckers don't want to do it. But then when that streaming platform like Mixer, that Mixer should have been a wake-up call to a lot of people. It should have been. Because I heard a lot of people, they love Mixer. And Mixer was a good platform, by the way. Keep that. It was a good platform. You know?
Yeah.
But Mixer was bleeding. They couldn't. I think what really destroyed Mixer back then was when the Twitch announced the affiliate program. Because it took Mixer a little bit to what do you call not to circumvent that, but to like bring people to like keep people on the platform. That because I ain't gonna lie, that affiliate program was kind of zesty. Like, making money through subs.
Yeah.
You know, it looked good. It looked good, but it should have been a wake-up call though from the whole debacle that happened though. I don't know. What are y'all opinions on that?
Say that last part again. You was kind of cutting out a bit.
Oh my bad. I said, what's y'all opinions on like when it came to like Twitch and like Mixer? Like, what are y'all thoughts on that?
That part. Okay.
Yeah.
Twitch and Mixer thing. I honestly, I don't know. I don't think Twitch is gonna go anywhere anytime soon. I personally don't think so. I just think that at this point, like people just, if you are gonna do this like that, like I would definitely say, go ahead and, just continue to do what you do in a way where that's a little bit more beneficial to you, and make sure you build up your community for real. Like this is where I think a lot of these people, this is where I think it's probably going to go into what we're talking about later, but that whole Twitch and Mixer thing was wild. It was just,
it really was.
It was just ridiculous. It definitely was ridiculous though. I was on Mixer. It was one of those times where I forgot I had a Mixer account, and then I was like, oh, I do have a Mixer account, because they had it on Xbox, and it's like, oh yeah, I tried it.
Yeah, and talk about that ice pick. Yeah, they tried. Well, because they tried to gamble. It's like that was like Mixer's like last stand. Basically, they wanted to gamble, getting people over to go to Mixer. And I mean, it's a gamble. They tried.
Yeah. I mean, anywhere you go. I mean, at this point, it's like, that's what it was. I agree. I mean, that's what it was. They try to give those large deals to big streamers, and hell, like, I don't know. I think honestly, sometimes if you do it, you got to make sure if you're gonna go with these big streamers, you got to make sure you build up a rapport with them. Like, I think that's the problem with a lot of these companies, that they're trying to get after these people that, that these big streamers, and not going after people that's gonna, or at least not building a rapport with these people. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I think you would get better success with somebody, big streamer, especially if you've been in contact with this big streamer. Say, like, you went to E3 one year or some kind of convention one year, and hey, look, we're working on the streaming site. We want to work this, that, and the third. Let's do this. Let's work on a deal. We're not big yet, or we're not up and running yet. Let's do this deal. You know what I'm saying? Let's do this. Let's and keep talking to them, building up that reputation every so often with them. You know what I'm saying? And building up that rapport. So when you do give that big when you do pop the thing and say, hey, look, here's the deal. This is what we want to do. Can we do it? I think you have a better time of doing it like that versus just, oh, you're a big streamer. How about you dish that company? Come over here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's
Well, I will say that this too is like the one thing that really fucks over people on Twitch, by the way, is that that's just why I let the affiliate program myself. It's the whole exclusivity bullshit. That's some let me tell you, that's some bullshit. Because you should be able to stream on no matter what platform that you're on. You're a person that's trying to grow. Twitch is not like the thing with Twitch is like you don't own your shit for what 24 hours. That's what they, that's the whole point of the affiliate program. But then you're able to port your things over after the stream and whatnot. I mean, but either way though, it's like that right there is a thing that's going to be holding you back. Which is why platforms like YouTube or Rumble or any VOD service, even TikTok or whatnot, it's great that like they let you, you could stream on, you can make your money on YouTube or make your videos on YouTube, but then also at the same time you can, stream on Twitch if you wanted to or whatnot. Like the next day, be perfectly fine. Because then you have no obligation to YouTube or you have no obligation to Rumble or anything of the sort.
I mean, if you have if you have an obligation to Twitch, I mean, if YouTube did the same thing, I mean, it wouldn't have been it would make more sense if YouTube did the same. If YouTube did it, to be honest, because YouTube is a lot more of a bigger platform. But my thing, even with that, was like all you had to do was just like, I don't know, like you could have. Like, I think people were just making excuses. I think that kind of goes into the laziness part. Like, people were like making excuses. Like, you could have easily, okay, it takes 24 hours. Okay, so you streamed on a Monday. So by Tuesday, Wednesday, you could have put the VOD up on YouTube. So what you could do is be like, hey guys, hey, this is a VOD. If you guys want to see it live or whatever, you can follow me on Twitch or you can follow me on this, that, and the third site. You know what I'm saying?
I wouldn't just port it over though. I wouldn't just port it over. I would say look for the best parts and cut it up and do something with the best parts.
I mean, even if I'm just talking about if you wanted to be extremely just basic with the shits, you can literally say, hey, look, this is what this is. If you guys want to see this early, or put it like even in the description, this was streamed on this date. If you guys want to see it the day of, boom.
Mm-hmm. I can see that.
Exclusivity shouldn't occur until you may partner on any platform. Yeah, that makes better sense. Yeah, that exactly. Also makes better sense. But like I said, affiliate, that was the thing with affiliates. I'm like,
Well, affiliate was, in my personal opinion, was Twitch's kind of like, I would call it a get rich quick scheme, but like it was kind of like, because here's the thing what they're banking on, really is that when you get affiliate, right, it might seem really sweet, really cool to get, in general.
Yeah. Which it is.
Yeah, which it is, but a lot of people aren't going to be making money like that. So like the whole thing was like they would rather hold on to your money until you hit that $100 threshold or whatnot, because once they get your money, they can do whatever they want. They can even withhold your money, if they wanted to.
Yeah,
and that's the problem with a lot of these companies here. Which is why it's always good to try to like, what's that word I'm looking for? I guess it is decentralized and whatnot. Try to like either get up your. That's what they say. Make your own website.
That or what you could do is be like, okay, you know that they're making a certain amount of money at, it's a certain threshold. Most of these people have barely that are getting into the whatchamacallit program, barely have any kind of traction at all. You know what I'm saying? So you're going from people that are barely gaining traction, barely getting off the ground, and then they're getting to the spot. I think that's why the gap between partner and affiliate is so big, because a lot of it was just, you can make money at such a low entry point. You know what I'm saying? And which is a drawback. That's one of the drawbacks. Like if you're not able to gain traction quickly, then then that's really up to the creator and the community part. That's really not a Twitch problem, outside of maybe discoverability. And
Twitch.
Even then,
Twitch don't have discoverability.
I'm just saying that's basically at this point, it's really up to the person at that point. Really, that's why I'm like, when people say discoverability on Twitch, I'm just like, well,
Here,
I mean, it's also about your community. It's also about your community too. Because if you don't know how to build a community, what's the point of you being discovered if you don't know how to build a community?
here.
I'm just saying.
The only discoverability that I ever see that Twitch has is the recommended channel section. That's literally that's literally the only discoverability, and even then, it barely recommends you like smaller creators, especially the creators that you think that you're gonna vibe with, basically.
Well, people don't also do people also participate in some stuff like that too? More often than not, like with the internet being more of feed based, feedback based, which a lot of that stuff on the internet is your subscription feeds and all of that's feedback based. So if you don't put in the information, then they're just gonna offer you whoever's up at the top.
It's true.
Exactly.
True.
For the most part.
And a couple of things I hear that from what I saw or heard through like Twitter threads and stuff like that is that years ago, back around 2017 and stuff, Twitch was going to have a VOD system similar to YouTube, if I recall, way back then.
Okay.
But then they got rid of it, or it's like one of the ex-Twitch what do you call it, Twitch I guess developers, whatnot. He was talking about it. It was like saying they had something about that, and then eventually they got rid of it. And it was also the same thing with clips or whatever. The clips, when they came out, it's a great thing, but there was nothing to like just to use. Like you just make them, but where to put them, And so I think they're starting to do the whole clips thing now, where they're going to be discovered on the platform now or whatnot, or it's in like some type of alpha beta, in the back end. But with the whole like thing here is that a lot of shit that Twitch would have had, it's corporate basically. When you go corporate, basically when your corporation starting to get out of touch with your, community wise, that's when it starts to make a downfall in a sense. I mean, you could probably come back from that.
You can. I think. Well, that also kind of goes into who they have that's going to be ambassador wise for that. Because, like I said, if you keep getting these people in there, like the people that are sitting there begging for the front spot on Twitch, and that's doing this diversity and inclusion BS, you're going to run into a whole lot of problems, and you're going to be even more out of touch because then people ain't really listening to that shit. To be honest with you, like real people ain't listening to that shit. That's been the biggest. That's why, like, I know a lot of people been like getting mad at me about the shit, like when I was speaking out a lot about it. But I'm like it makes sense. Ain't nobody really looking into that shit. Ain't nobody really talking about, we need to be diverse. We need to see more of us. Like, we could afford to see more of us on the front page of Twitch. But at the end of the day, like, don't nobody want to sit up here and hear, see GTA 5 type bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody want to do ratchet shit with their friends all fucking day. Like, you know what I'm saying? That you're talking to a demographic of people that don't really, it really depends on the demographic, really.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just feel like a lot of people don't, I don't know. I just, when it comes down to that, like, I know a lot of people try to emulate that shit, but then a lot of times, like, the reality of it is like, it's not a lot of people are like looking for that. Like, I don't know.
Don't worry, Jay. Don't worry, Jay. He's listening. That's Riddler's thing there.
Riddler, you need to stop sleep, bro. Boy, go get you some rest, dog. Go sleep. Don't do like me, dog. Cause I be like, that's how I was. Yes, I ain't gonna lie. I was kind of like that yesterday.
That's my thing, man. I just sit here and listen to y'all.
Now
and go to sleep.
Now, because I know LG's on limited time here because he has to go do some personal things here. One thing we're going to talk about here, we're going to move to the fallacy of the fallacy of fake.
The other two.
We're gonna hit these two here. The laziness of content creators and streamers, and the fallacy of fake networking friendships. So who wants to touch on that real quick?
Cass Cray. Go Cass Cray. Go ahead.
Cass is ready. Yeah, you ready?
Give us the infinite wisdom from the Chrome Dome.
Right,
yeah.
The Chrome Dome.
I had to get one in, and I'm sorry. I told you, hey, I got you back. I got see. That's how you do it. It's fair. You do it tastefully. See,
right?
What? I just can't make a wish.
Vanity threw me under the bus as soon as I turned my camera on. LG was at least so. I'm asleep. All right. So as far as like the laziness of content creators and streamers, like, look, I feel like people like from like offer it. You got to be very honest with yourself and with your community on like what kind of content creator you are. Like as far as like, if you just want to stream and like that's all you want to do, cool. I think you like just be honest with yourself about it and be honest with your community about it. But it's just like if you're saying, oh, you want to be like the biggest content creator ever, or you want to be like one of the best streamer you can be and all that, but you're only streaming and you're not actually putting like videos and like whatnot on other platforms and like on YouTube, Rumble, TikTok, hell, even like some stuff is blowing up on Instagram on the low. Instagram and Facebook are kind of iffy, but it's like you can still do like Facebook Reels, IG Reels, and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're not putting yourself on other platforms, like, and if you're not making like certain content that is just designed, like I have my YouTube. Like I have my stream series on YouTube, but also I have like other series that I just like record off the like off stream and put like on YouTube and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you're not mixing both in, like you like I said earlier, like you got to be realistic about how much growth you're actually going to get, like in any situation. So I feel like a lot of content creators are just not honest about that type of thing with themselves, and it's like they kind of just want to say, "Oh, I want to do this," but it's like they're not actually putting in the work to do it. It's just like. I think they just be honest with yourself. Be honest, like, and that's not saying that you're a bad person. That's just saying like at the that goes without saying obviously, but it's like that. But it's like you got to be real about like sometimes it might take you a little bit to like really figure out that okay, I'm only able to stream this day, that day, and the other day because I have a lot of other responsibilities around the house or just like in general. So it's like you just have to like have a better plan. Instead of just telling people that you want to do this, but it's like you're not showing people that you want to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
it's not necessarily. Well, I can agree with you, but then I can also kind of like add the personable aspect of it too, because there's some people that want to stream like me. Like I'm not gonna lie to you. Like for those of y'all that know me, for the past few months, like it was no secret that I told y'all I was indisposed. I was in a position where I couldn't stream for the past. Well, prior to February, for the past 6 months, I couldn't stream at all. You know what I'm saying? So, but I was doing, like I said, but I did try to tell people, and also I'm also in process of recalibrating my community too, trying to get more people in that are different types of people in too. So that's the other thing too. But like I said, there's a whole lot of things I got to catch up on personally because that's what it is. And sometimes you have to, like you said, I do agree with you on one point. You said something that's key. To be honest with yourself and with the community. I mean, with your community that you built, because sometimes shit happens, you know. And there's times where I haven't told people, and I have a bad habit of not telling people certain things because, like I said, I've dealt with shit. We're gonna go into y'all seen, for those of y'all that seen my content long enough, y'all know the shit that I've dealt with with people. You know what I'm saying? Y'all see the people that I've dealt with, and I'm like, these are the same people that have literally said, "Hey, look." That say one thing and do something completely different. And like, and also too, like I've seen to kind of add into it, like I've seen some of the same people that say they want these things and that are begging for these things rather. And they just, it's just, they limit their own selves by, having certain belief sets. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're about diversity for real, like there's nothing wrong with being with diversity and inclusion, right? But I think at this point if it's gotten to the point where people do not like it, and people like when you throw that out there, it's a bad buzzword now. It's bad now because now it's all about, it's not even really about what they say it's about. It's code for, we know I want my own type of thing. Like I only want my own thing. Just be real with the shit. Like you don't got a lot to kick it. Don't sit up here and say you down with all types of viewpoints if you're not. Like just say if you hate straight people, just say you hate straight people and fucking go. Like most of these same people that are sitting up there that are in the community. Matter of fact, I'm gonna tell y'all what I was thinking. I just thought about it and it popped in my head. So I'm over here. Huh?
Can I piggyback off you real quick?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Will you go all in?
Yeah.
All right, y'all. I'm even though I said I wasn't gonna say anything because
let me go grab some water. I'll be right back.
Yeah, you seem pretty thirsty.
I've already did my own videos in regards to
big head
content creating and everything else. But here's the thing: I'm gonna piggyback off of what he said. Look here, I'm gonna tell you the one thing that I've noticed a lot of. People are tired of being lied to, y'all. People tired of the mask. People are genuinely looking for genuine people now. It's not this whole, hey, let me see how many masks I gotta wear today just to be able to do XYZ content.
Mm-hmm.
People tired of that. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I do a lot of reading. I do look at a lot of people content. I don't say shit in y'all motherfucking chat, but I look at a lot of shit though. And I do a lot of reading on social media and stuff like that. A lot of people tired of it, man. I'm telling you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Be in the YouTube comments, like that's why a lot of times when I look at certain video, while I'm sitting there listening, I read a lot of the comments. You know, and so some of them, like a lot of people be writing now.
Yeah.
It's just that simple.
Yeah.
Like you got to know what you want to do. Like I know what I want to do. I'm very transparent about it. I'm transparent in my Discord. I tell you straight up, hey, this is what's going on. Or hey, this just happened. This is what I'm about to probably be doing. That's why I'm probably tired 90% of the damn time between that real life work and a 3-year-old. But that's why I'm so damn transparent. People don't like that, but it is what it is. I can't sit here and lie to y'all. I can't sit here and say, hey, I want to do XYZ thing, and then y'all don't hear anything out of me.
Right.
Yeah. I'm
definitely guilty. Like, to hold myself accountable real quick, I'm definitely guilty of like over promising and then under delivering, like in the past and whatnot. So now I try to do my best to like not like over promise certain things. Like I only like really talk about what exactly I'm going to be doing, like when I'm doing it, because otherwise I'm just letting people down to that point.
Yeah. To piggyback what Cass said earlier, it's like, let me tell y'all, if y'all are really really serious into getting into like the whole like creation space or whatnot, like you really just got to sit down and really think about all your options that you do have. You know, whether it's like that's YouTube, Twitch, whatever, right? I mean, I'm gonna be I'm gonna be sounding jaded here, but I feel like the best options for you, for any content creator, is to start out on either whether it's YouTube or Rumble. And then whenever you get to that certain point where you're feeling comfortable, it's time you're like, okay, if Twitch is still around or whatever other streaming platform is the most popular thing, you know, you can start streaming on that platform or even just multi-stream at the same time. Because put it like this, what you want to think, one of the major things that you want to think about is stability. YouTube has been around for the past how many years? 15 years at this point? Since 06? Yeah. And it went through a lot of bullshit. It went through it went through becoming corporate. It went through becoming it went through the apocalypse, like I think like twice, 2 or 3 times. It's been here and it's survived, but it's the most stable to where you can have growth, make money, and your videos are actually being seen. The work that you actually have done is being seen by different people, you know. You know, I've been on like, you know, like I said, I used to be a YouTuber years ago back in 2012, 2013. I didn't have shit to my name. I didn't have a decent computer, but I did it though. You know, coming back now to 2021, when I kind of started doing YouTube again, and up till now, you know, I went from like 200 subscribers to damn near 800 in less than like, I won't say not less, I want to say about a year. So it took a lot of work, and that's how I got here. Now the thing is though, is that a lot of people, you know, I see a lot of people on Twitter saying, guys, follow me on Kick, follow me on this, follow me on that. But here's the thing, a lot of these people don't have a pot to piss in. Let's just be honest here. Like, because they see something new. What is the first thing they see? I want to jump on there as quickly as possible, and they're going to keep jumping. They're going to keep jumping as something brand new comes up. Because they're so desperate for this growth that they don't really see anything of it. I don't know. It's like a weird thing. It's really weird. It's like,
what growth are they getting? That's the
question. And that's the thing that you're getting. That's it. Like, what are you trying to do? Are you trying to grow? Like, are you trying to get like a small fan base? Like, what are you trying to accomplish?
I mean, if anything, go ahead, Rilla.
I'm telling you, that's what y'all need to start doing. Y'all need to be challenging these people in a lot of these statements they making. Because if you start asking questions, I guarantee you a lot of them will not have a straight up answer for you. I guarantee.
I mean, at the end of the day, like me personally, I just don't give a shit, bro. I'm not even trying to be when it comes down to it, when it comes down to some of these content creators or allegedly like I that's why like all the shit that I've dealt with over the past few years, I was sitting there thinking about this, right? I was sitting there, like, I brought this up before I had to go get me some water. I was watching this and I thought about it. So many people are doing this for the aesthetic. A lot of this shit right now, like, is just straight up aesthetic. Like, I'm sitting there, like, you think about it, right? You could see you could take a girl right now, right? I'm just using this as an example. You could take a random female that's semi-attractive, you know what I'm saying? That's pretty attractive. You know, put her in a fucking like a bikini that's blue and gold, the colors of fucking Chun-Li, you know what I'm saying? And you know, with a controller in her fucking hand and some, you know, headsets with the fucking same color scheme with the earpieces on it. You know what I'm saying? And all of a sudden, you know, she's allegedly a gamer. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm not knocking those who actually do this. So I gotta make this. I don't know why I gotta keep doing this for people, but I gotta make this clear for folks that when it comes down to shit, that sex work shit, I'm with it. I actually work in the fucking industry. I get money from the shit. Okay, let's not play this game. Okay, let's not play this fucking game, dog. Do this shit.
Two sex workers and two people in the sex industry.
Right. Let's not play this shit. But we also gonna be real with the shit. Like I'm sitting back and watching this shit. A lot of this shit is literally for a lot of people. It's literally an aesthetic. They are literally being like, if it wasn't getting them the attention, right? Sex does sell, but like if it's not getting the attention, because I'm not gonna lie to you, we all post shit for attention. We're doing this video, we're all doing shit for attention. Let's just be real, right? We can say we're not, whatever. We're lying at the crack of our asses, okay? We all do shit for attention, okay? All right, but at the end of the day, but you also got to be real with yourself with a lot of shit that you do. If you don't, like, if this is not what you're doing, if you don't want to do the e-girl shit, you know, for example, then don't fucking do it. You don't have to fucking do it. If you're a casual gamer, say so. You know what I'm saying? We got too many people that are literally talking about, oh, I want to be this gamer. We need diversity and inclusion. The same people that's been complaining in the Black streamer Twitter space, that's been, you know, talking about diversity and inclusion in gaming. I promise you, a lot of them are fucking casuals at best. I know this because I've hung with some of them. I've sat in their streams. You know what I'm saying? The same people, I'm talking about the people that I've gotten kicked out of because it's like, yo, I'm like, because I played competitive games. So, okay, I'm playing competitive games. Like, I'm learning League of Legends, you know, competitively. I play fighting games a little bit more on a more competitive level. So like, once you start doing shit like that, you start realizing, and once you play video games long enough, period, you know when people are at what level. You can kind of get a good idea. Okay, and here's the thing: there's nothing wrong with that, right? If you got a girl that loves playing, or a guy that loves playing Super Mario Brothers, and that's all he fucking knows, okay, if that's all he knows is Super Mario Bros, go for it. Okay, I'm not gonna hate you no less. Okay, hey, when I want my Mario fix, I know who to go to. Okay, if you're just a Sonic, you know, if you like playing classic Sonic 1, 2, 3, and Sonic and Knuckles, okay, hey, when I get my fix, guess where I'm going? I'm going to your shot. I'm going to your spot. Okay, but don't sit up here and talk about, oh, I'm this big gamer, I'm this da 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 da, and then, oh, you know, well, why are people checking me? That was the other thing that pisses me off about these community talks too. This is how I know folks wasn't real about the shit when they was sitting there talking about, well, I go into these little geek groups and stuff like that, and they're nothing but incels because they over here quizzing me on shit that needs to be, you know, that quizzing me because I told them I wanted to be a part of their little group. The fuck? What do you think is gonna fucking happen?
Right.
You're right.
This group has been established for years, and you want to come in here? They don't know you, especially if they don't know you from a fucking can of paint. But then you get on fucking social media and start sitting there trying to bash folks and think people are going to just, like Orazio just talk about, you think you entitled to somebody's time because, oh, well, I'm a geek, I'm a nerd because I like this one little thing. Like, bitch, no, you're a fucking casual. Okay? You're a fucking casual. All right? Let's just be and there's nothing, and that's the beautiful thing about gaming. There's nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? So, and I got to keep saying that because I know somebody's going to try to, if this does get clipped or whatever, somebody's going to take the shit out of context. And I'm like, no,
as usual.
There's nothing wrong with being casual. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. I'm just telling you, be real. Like Kaz Cray said, be real with your fucking self and just say it. Be real with your audience that you're a fucking casual. Nothing wrong with it. Hey, if you going to play a competitive game, just know you come across somebody like myself or somebody that's a professional level player, don't get mad when you get mud stomped.
Right.
It is what
or you're getting carried.
Exactly. You're getting carried or mud stomped. One of the two. You know what I'm saying? Like don't do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like hell, there's some people Erasio that's never beaten Mike Tyson on Mike Tyson's Punch Out. I don't think I've ever gotten that far. Because I don't think I had the patience. I don't think I had the patience for it.
Punch
like
Out.
I played that game. I used to get like I remember one time I got stuck on a side note. I got stuck at what's his face? The dude with the turban. Can't remember his name right now. Y'all know who I'm talking about. The nigga with the fucking turban that does the on the NES version that does the teleportation shit.
The Tiger dude.
Yeah, Tiger something. Yeah.
I know you're talking about.
I was stuck at him for a while, and then I remember being stuck at King Hippo, for a good ass minute. And this is before we had the internet. I'm like, how the fuck do you beat this nigga? This old big ass nigga. About as every time I look at Kaz Cray, that's what I'm looking at King Hippo now.
Oh wow!
Wow! You just roasted this man today.
They just roasted the shit out of me today. I ain't even mad at it.
I just wanted to lie to be. I just wanted to lie to be. But like seriously, like on the real though, like at the end of the fucking day, like just be real with yourself, okay? Like it's like at the end of the day, realize there's different types of games out there. Okay, hey, look, there's certain games that I'm fucking new to. I didn't play a lot of games. Me personally, there's a lot of games I play now that I haven't played, that I knew the series existed, that I didn't get a chance to play till later because once again, my mother was being a parent. You feel what I'm saying?
So while we're on the subject too, there's no problem with certain games being played on easy mode or normal mode. Unless you're there's no problem about it. Unless you're playing now, if you're playing games like Elden Ring or Dark Souls, you gotta tough that shit out. Cause I beat Elden Ring, Dark Souls, all that about 2, 3, 4 times. But
I will be for.
Like, am I like? I'm a person.
Be for real though. Yeah. But you know what though? On some real shit, do be for real. Like, be honest. Once again, that goes back into the honesty with your community. Like, okay, if you've never played a game before and you decide to put it on easy, because really there's multiple options you could do it. I honestly think playing, like, if you get a new game, I would say do normal.
Yeah.
Because you get a better experience. Easy is kind of like,
You're just worried about the story.
Wait. I found it hilarious when Hogwarts sat there and they took out the easy word and just added story. I'm like, bro, this is just easy. Like, put easy.
Exactly. You're right.
Just say easy. Like,
yeah. Yeah, they
don't understand how saying easy is like
because easy. It's like an offensive word now. Easy. Basically.
Right, it is. You easy mode head.
But how?
How
because a lot of games start doing that. They start
it's just so scrutinized because like everybody's like, there used to be the stigma against playing like on easy mode. I'm like, who gives a fuck? Just put it.
No, it was. Because it was to be funny. Because matter of fact, Wolfenstein did that shit. Matter of fact, Wolfenstein does.
Wolfenstein calls you a baby or something like that.
A whole ass baby. Basically, it shit is funny, and because it's supposed to be funny. But then once again, it goes back to people are sensitive as shit. You know what I'm saying? But like, if you're trying to get into a game, I would say normal, easy. But even then, just be real with the shit. Like, be real with your community. Have your community know. Say, hey, look, we're playing on easy mode. I've never played this series before. You know what I'm saying? This is my first time, and yes, I do understand that there's some gamers out there who can be a bit.
I said though, look, there are some games as we're getting older. We don't have a lot of time to be sitting there and play certain games on hard mode, shit. So easy to normal mode are just fine.
I'm gonna disagree with that one, Bucko. I mean, time or not, because if you like a game like that for real, like if you're really interested and you trying to play a game, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I would say if you if older or not, like I think honestly, playing in a harder difficulty, it's fine. Like time or not, like we gonna make time for what we want. Let's just be real.
Yeah.
As people, we make time for what the fuck we want. So if we want to sit up here and take the time to if you really want to play a game that well and you really are into the game, you gonna find a way. You gonna find time. You're gonna make time. You're gonna be late for fucking work, but you're gonna be like, I'm happy as fuck that I figured out how to play this goddamn game. You know what? Fuck it. I might as well stream it. I'm gonna get money from it any fucking way. So let me do. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like I said, it's a personal preference. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's a personal preference. But like I said, just be honest with yourself with it, because like I'm personally tired of the shit. I'm tired of people coming into this thing, you know, as gamers. Like we all of us in here to some degree, we game. Like we're gamers for real. Like, but I'm tired of this. I'm tired of this my what I enjoy doing being taken. It's like it goes from not being taken seriously to now it's still not being taken seriously, but it's just used as an aesthetic. Ooh, woo, I'm a gamer girl. Look at me. Oh, I'm a gamer guy. I play one game every so often, every 6 months, but I'm still a gamer. Like, no, the fuck you're not. You're a fucking casual at fucking best. Sit the fuck down, shut up, and let the real people play the game. Okay, there's nothing wrong with watching games. There's a whole bunch of games that I watch people play on Twitch or YouTube. Okay, I have to, like, you know, get with disparity on certain games, because I'm like, some of the strategy games I ain't never heard of a fucking day in my goddamn life. I've heard of Warhammer, but I'm like, that's about it. This nigga putting out the top 10. I'm like, wait a minute, nigga. There's 10 of these same types of games, nigga. Wait a minute, nigga. Wait a minute, motherfucker. There's all of this shit. Like, you mean to tell me there's all of these games out here that are like this? Or different styles of this, and I barely know about Warhammer. You know what I'm saying? Like, goddamn, like it's a whole genre.
Speaking of, I'm gonna plug that in chat right there. Y'all, if y'all ever want to look for any strategy games, man, check out that shit there. Literally, I have games in that if you want to get into the strategy genre, I have a video. It's called like 7 classic RTS games for beginners. Check that shit out. If y'all ever easy ass games, check it out. I'm dead ass serious. Y'all want to? That's just y'all really want to get to play strategy game. All right, my bad. I had to plug that in there.
No. Nothing wrong with plugging that shit. Plug it, dog. Like, but at the end of the day, it's like just be that. That's my grief with this. It's like a lot of these content creators are not like, I'm sitting there watching this. I can't tell you how many times I've sit there and I'm sitting there watching.
It's on that list, Patrick. Army and RTS is on that list.
Yeah, yes. It is on that list. I saw the video. I remember looking at that video. That Army Man. I think that was one of the first ones.
That's a classic game, bro.
But like I've sat back plenty of times, and we all do this because we all look at people, we like gauge people. Like I can't tell you how many times I've sat back and I watched people long enough sit up here and play a game on Twitch, right? Casuals. Like, they play like fucking casuals. They sit up here and do all this talking, all this rah about, oh, I play games, I'm a big gamer, this, that, and the third. And the reason why I get on a lot of the girls, because a lot of the girls do it, and we see it, and I'm personally getting tired of it, right? And I'm not, like I said, it's not no sexist rant or nothing. I just know what's happening. I know what's up. We've been around the block long enough to know. Okay, baby, you just started playing video games last week. You was just sitting there talking about how a dude's a nerd. Then when you pulled up a video, saw one of your little homegirls making some money, and you thought you was gonna ooh your way into making some money too. Okay, let's just call it spade for what the fuck it is. Okay, but
I need to piggyback off you, man.
Go ahead. Sorry.
Versus the ones where you sit there and you watch them. It's clear as they don't like playing the shit because they stop every 5 minutes to start talking. Nah, 2 hours.
And you just read their body language too. Like, you just read their fucking body language.
They only did about actual 30 minutes of gameplay.
Right.
They don't like the game. We know they don't.
Right. They don't even play the game. Like, they don't like the game. They're just playing it, and then they play for like 5 minutes, have a conversation. Oh, that reminds me. Oh, you know, this guy. You know, this dude looks like this, that, and the word. You know what I'm saying? Oh, this guy looks like a blue. Speaking of blue, I wore this blue outfit the other day, and this guy at the store. I'm like, what does that have to do with the fucking game? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't say. Like, I just. It irks me because, like I said, to me, the reason why I speak on it is because I enjoy games, like, and it makes it bad for those that actually play games. I know girls that play games. Okay, now I do know one of them right off the top of my head that's going for the e-girl aesthetic, but she plays, but like she has a niche that she plays. She plays like the horror niche, but like I know a couple of other girls that literally just play, right? Like that she just plays, like she plays racing games. Shout out to Miss K. She's the one that hooked me up with the my CPU chip. Shout out to her. I'm gonna call her out by name, Miss K. Yes, she's an old, older lady veteran. She plays a lot of, like, she'll play Call of Duty. She'll play some Call of Duty, of course. But like her big thing is like racing games. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like F1s and F1 type of shit. All that,
Really?
right? Racing sims and shit like that. Yeah.
That's rare.
Yeah, she'll play. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
different. No
Yeah,
doubt.
exactly.
Yeah, especially if y'all don't know, racing games are one of the kind of like not one of the most popular genres out there for the most part.
Not at
Yeah.
all.
No.
Yeah, no. Especially the racing sims. Especially racing sims. When you get into the sim territory, you really in the nerd territory at that point. The only other person that's made it semi cool is T-Pain, because he's got the damn steering wheel and shit. But
it's also T-Pain.
And even then it's yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's T-Pain. T-Pain, that's the only, like I said, T-Pain. But it makes it hard for the girls that actually do play. You know what I'm saying? That are actually into the shit. I'm not saying that there's nobody that's, you can't be into the shit or whatever. All I'm saying is just be, once again, that I think Has Crazy said it the best. Just be honest with your fucking self and the community. I'm gonna keep running that because that's gonna be the theme of today. Like, just be honest with yourself. And be real with your community. Hey, it's nothing wrong. Hey, I guarantee you, if you, especially as a girl, right? If you are trying out a new series, I guarantee you will have people that are willing to enjoy you and willing to have you involved with their community. Because guess what? This is a male dominated thing. Okay. You see a pretty girl, like I said, I know one girl right now that's doing the e-girl aesthetic. Okay. Like I said, she plays Dead by Daylight. She'll play games like in that range, Dead by Daylight, stuff like that. Like I said, but there's other girls that are just in the casual, more on the casual side of things. You know what I'm saying? I know a girl that plays a little bit of Fortnite. She plays, matter of fact, I think I'm looking at her on my friends list. She's playing Fortnite now. You know what I'm saying? Got a couple of people. Shout out to the homie Misplaced. She plays a lot of games, but she be streaming like at 1:00 in the morning while I'm at fucking work.
Yeah. She up when I'm up. I'll be like, damn, bro.
She be up, and I'll be like, she be streaming. She be sitting there streaming while I'm at fucking work. I be hate that shit. I'm like, man, I gotta decide between watching, making sure the girls get on stage and watching my homie stream and shit. But no, but like to me, I just feel like if you're not interested in the game, just be real with the shit. Like, there's a whole lot of games that I'm not gonna play. I don't feel like like I said, I'm not a fan of the Resident Evil game series. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think
not
that's
a fan.
like a lot of people who do that too.
Honestly, though, play one game. Once you beat it, you'll be happy about it. Trust me.
Well, I played fucking. I had 5 at one point on 360. I think I played. I think I just played 5 because that was the one that was co-op with the. Was it Shiva? I think that's what
Sheva. Yeah. I remember that, and I remember that was like the co-op part was on that one, but that was vaguely, and I was like, whatever. It was one of those. Like I said, I play a lot of. I mess around and play a whole lot of games. I've recently been getting into MMORPGs. I've been looking for people to play with.
But piggybacking off what LG was saying though, I feel like in general, people got to stop trying to force themselves to play games that they are not enjoying. And that's something that I had to find out the hard way this past fall. Because for those of you guys who don't know, my niche is mainly sports gaming. So, and like mainly football, because I'm a huge football fan. And obviously the only simulation football game that is out is the Madden series. So I got Madden 23. I enjoyed it for like a month. But it's like after that first month, like the other games, like the past few games, like I just really was just I had to force myself to play it. Like, I had to force myself to do videos. I had to force myself to like play the games. At a certain point, I'm just like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm gonna play the older games because I actually enjoy those. And if that means that I get less views, so fucking be it. Like,
don't do everything for views. But your viewers will also understand that you enjoy, like, they'll see it. They'll, like you said earlier, body language. They'll see that you enjoy these other games more, like, and then also too, you can also gain more interest that way too. So like, hey, oh snap, oh, what game is this? Oh, you're playing this old game. I've never played this old version of Madden. Like, you can lead that in as a teaching moment. Matter of fact, Ronan, I gotta talk. Matter of fact, Ronan, I blame Ronan for this from Ronan for this.
Have you played the league?
Blitz League?
Yeah.
I played both of them. I played the first one on like my channel, and I played like the second one like a long time ago. But yeah, I played both Blitz League games.
Right. I'm just making sure. I'm like, I feel like everybody should play Blitz League.
I need to play it. I need to play.
They need to come out with a new one, bro. Like Sony needs to get the IP.
I need to play. I need to play that because I played it once for a little bit, and then it was like one of those like, well, it was like on the tail end, and I don't remember what happened. I haven't. I don't remember. But the street games, though, ooh.
Boy, you hit the hell out of people in that game. No joke.
Right.
Yeah.
NBA street games, boy. Boy, say.
NFL Street too.
All right.
The NBA. I'm just saying. I just honestly think that at this point we gotta get past the fake shit. Like, we gotta get past the stuff of the, like. Don't get me wrong. Like, it could be an aesthetic. Like, if that's what you are, if that's what you want. Like, I think honestly at this point we just need to get people that are, put people out there that are really, because there's so many people out there that enjoy the game, and I'm just over the fact of putting these fakers to the front.
Yeah,
I think that's my personal gripe is, and it's like if I say somebody's fake, it's not just me talking out the side of my neck. It's me actually sitting there in your shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sitting there watching, as a viewer in your shit. You know what I'm saying? And let me also make this clear too. If I'm wrong on something, I have no problems being wrong on something. If I'm wrong, let me know. Hey, I'll back up. But at the end of the day, it's just authenticity. I think that's the problem. People are lacking their authenticity. People are being forced to play games that they don't want to play. I see it. And it's like, bro, like, most of these people that complain and start complaining about shit that don't even fucking matter in game.
It's like that's
how I know you don't play the shit. If you start mattering about,
that's my thing with horror, watching people who play horror games. Because I guarantee you, a lot of them people that be getting scared are not really scared.
Sir, like, hold on, sir. When I play horror games, though, bro, I get scared.
Disparity definitely got spooked.
I get scared.
That one.
I get scared.
At one point in Resident Evil 4.
You actually got scared of Alien Isolation, bro?
Yeah, I actually did. Yes.
No, hey, Alien Isolation on some real ass shit.
Yeah.
That AI is actually really brutal. For the AI is good for what it was. It wasn't necessarily a fear, as in. It was more of like, what's the word? The fear is, somebody posted it in the video some times ago. I forgot what it is. It's not like fear in the traditional fear in a sense. It's more like, it's like it becomes fear when you have a pressure thing that you're supposed to try to do, and then you have somebody that's chasing you, they're trying to like hurry you up. You know what I'm saying?
I'll give you the difference here. When it comes to horror movies, I can laugh that shit. Like, a lot of horror movies, I just laugh at them. It's like, Nick, I'm like, do you not see this killer right here? I'm just like, okay, all right, split. Are y'all sure y'all gonna split up? That's not a good idea. I don't get scared of horror movies, but when it comes to like games, it depends on the game and also how atmospheric it is. At the end of the day, if the game's
and sometimes when you get to a game, like you get like me, I've noticed I've gotten jumpy with a lot of games. Like, even just in general, like I've sit up here and played fucking you know what? Random take. I think the Metroid series should be somewhat in the horror genre a little bit. Very slightly, depending on how it goes, like especially like Metroid Prime, the Metroid Prime series, because you got everything in fucking first person. So like, speaking of which, like the Metroid Prime remake, I realized I jumped a lot when there's like certain enemies that I'm looking for, like, you know what I'm saying, that like I'm in the moment, we're over here fighting, and all of a sudden, enemy jumps in your fucking face. You know what I'm saying? That's not necessarily scared, like me being scared, but I'm just being jumpy because I'm like, yo, like, what the fuck? Like, where's this goddamn enemy? The fucking Chozo fucking ghosts and shit like that. Earlier games, survival horror, basically. Yeah, I think so. But like I said, no, I agree. But some of it is just like, bro, really?
some are over the top, bro. Like you could just tell. You gotta sit there. You gotta watch.
Yeah, I mean, well, then again, well, you also gotta. I wouldn't say just watch, but you also gotta take the time to. This is why I say, hang with the creator themselves, because, at on the outside, if you're looking at it, if you just watch their videos from the outside looking in, and not be interactive in somewhat in the community a little bit, you don't necessarily know them, if that makes sense.
And speaking of which, just basically goes into what do you call it? The fake friends and networking. Kind of goes into that a little bit.
Yeah.
And
that's also the next topic we're gonna dive into, because that shit is definitely real.
I mean, now some people have actually gone out their way to get like heart rate monitors and stuff like that, just so they can prove that they're not faking it. Like, I agree with that. That's cool.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that. But some of these people, to me, it's just like, bro, ain't no way you scared of that. Come on, man.
Right.
I'm sorry.
I mean, when it comes down to it, though, like when it comes down to like the networking part, the networking aspect, I think honestly it should be, like I said, you're gonna have different levels to it. Like you going in with different levels, right? There's some people that you meet that, okay, cool, put them up here. I'll put them to the side. Cool. Because in like especially here, you're gonna need everybody, right? And I've talked about this on several occasions. I know a lot of people are like, well, I don't like yes men, this, that, and the third. You're gonna need those people. Those are the type of people you need. Those people. You need everybody. Those are the people that you can make them do or I know that sounds bad, but like have them do the little Monday task for you, like, and they'll be able to do that because that's the relationship. You build that relationship with them. They're already connect with you. Yes, I'm here with you. I got you no matter what you do. You need me to go walk for some cheesecake? I got you, type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, if anybody gets the reference, nobody got the reference. Only Dark really got the reference. Okay, cool. But you know what I'm saying? But like, no, for real, there are people out there that are like that, and those are the people you know how to use them, but you can't like. The drawback is when it comes down to actual feedback, they're not, they don't know how to give feedback like that. You know what I'm saying? So those are the people that you want to kind of like, all right, whatever. And then, then you have people on a certain level of, okay, that you can talk to, have that conversation with. You know what I'm saying? We can like hair. We can have that conversation. We can kind of piggyback off each other. Use that for whatever. And you know what I'm saying? Encourage in each other. That's the other thing too. I think the problem right now is like a lot of people are they're wanting the spotlight so bad to the point where if anybody else gets it, like they don't want to help anybody else. I'm afraid to help Kaz Cray, for example, because if Kaz Cray gets the spotlight, it's gonna take the spotlight off me.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or if I help Riddler, it's going to diminish me. Like I don't want to get diminished because I don't want to look like this, that, and the third. And a lot of people just start looking at it's like that, like with K-pop fans, right?
Yeah.
And I know this is weird, but the point that I'm making, you'll see it in a second. Like, you ever notice how when it comes like the K-pop groups, how like there's people in there that are like, that are literally sit up here. Well, there's like 5 members in a group, but they're like, this member A is better than all the other members because they're this, that, and the third. They show great leadership. That group B, member B is a great dancer. She's the best dancer. Therefore, she's the greatest. And this, that, and the third. Like, so you have these people that have that similar mentality when it comes to like this and with the content creation. This content creator is this over here. Disparity does this. Well, he's not as cool as Cass Cray because Cass Cray can do blah 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 whoop de woo. You know what I'm saying? And then Riddler does this, and then LG, fuck him. But you know what I'm saying? But like, no, at the end of the day, because people be like that. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you don't make at the end of the day, we got too many people that are making their moves and suggestions off of what they think other people are when it comes down to group shit, when more often than not, it's not even that type of party.
Yep.
I mean, let me tell you.
You know what I'm saying?
Let me tell y'all, like,
this
go ahead, I'm gonna let Rich go. No, you go ahead first. Go ahead.
All right. That's why when I sit there, I personally, when I bring up names and stuff like that, you don't hear me talk about myself. See, you don't hear me talk about myself till I got shit done. Everything I do is behind the scenes.
Mm-hmm.
You barely hear me talk about it on Twitter. You hear me shit talking on Twitter. You hear me talking about everything else on Twitter. You hear me talking about everything else practically on Discord until something comes up because I handle all my business away from everybody. But you'll hear me talk about an LG. You'll hear me talk about a Cast Cry. You'll hear me talk about a Disparity. Several other people, Ataki, who rarely is around because he's doing, guess what? Music shit behind the scene.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah, that's fair. Some people like that. I mean, and that's what I'm saying. Like that's how
Man, boy, fight me.
Oh
You
no.
little troll. I love it. I love that little man. I love that man.
Hey, Hogwarts ain't got a
No,
whole lot of people.
but let me tell y'all. Let me tell you though. Let me tell y'all. I've been a content creator since like 2012. I've always been in this I guess you want to call it space or whatever, right? I've been on Twitch for many, many years. At a certain point in my life, as I always say, I had to sit down, think of myself, and come to the conclusion, like, what am I trying to do with this? Am I trying to grow? Am I trying to get somewhere? Like, what am I trying to do? And so, as y'all know, about a year ago, I made that choice to move from Twitch to YouTube. A lot of people, this is a personal choice because you know what? This is for me, and this is for me and my growth, and this is because I want to, I want to do something better. I want better and more opportunities that can be given to me. And let me tell y'all something. Yeah. I had a lot of friendships. I had a lot of people drop me and quit supporting me because I went over to a different platform, and that does happen tremendously. And as I always say, if you're a person that wants to support you, that if you want to support a creator or somebody in general, it shouldn't matter what platform that you stream on. You should support them because you want to see their growth. You want to see their growth as a character and as a person. And so, as you guys know, again. Go ahead.
But you're talking idealistically. Yes, idealistically, yeah. You want to support if you got that level of support. But then again, there's some people that only want to support on Twitch because that's all they know. And we talked about that before. And I remember us having a conversation going back and forth about that because I'm like, hey, look, bro, like if they choose to drop the support from you, then that's not you don't need to beat yourself up about it. I know that's easier said than done, but you don't need to beat yourself up about it. And like I said, I had to learn this the hard way myself because some people are only familiar with one thing or two things. You know what I'm saying? Some people are one dimensional. You know what I'm saying?
But now peep this though.
But you can't get mad at them. Like you can't get mad at yourself. It's not on you. It's on them. That's what I'm saying.
Now peep this though. I do agree with what you're saying. Like for sure. I 100% do. But I came to terms because of the simple fact that a lot of these guys are what you call the majority of them were content creators. First off, they supported you because they hoping to get something out of you at the end of the day. At least some people do. Some people, I'm not saying everybody, but some people are out there to get something out of you. And once you quit supporting, or let's say like there was a certain point when I was like, I'm not gonna really watch a lot of Twitch streamers. Because y'all don't know, I have three types of circles. You might be like, what do you mean by that, Sparity? I have an inner circle, I have an outer circle, and I have the acquaintance circle. A lot of people that I talk to are acquaintances, but they're only in that inner circle though. Is like certain people that I trust, like LG, Dark Real Cast. I could tell them shit. And I know they won't throw it back in my face eventually or something like that. I mean, LG might. Yeah. But
don't even do that. Don't even put me like that. The only time I do some shit like that is if you really went back on what you said you was gonna do. I'm like, hey, bro. Then I'm like, bro, and that's very situational. Even if I'll joke with you and kid with you, but like on some real ass shit, like no.
No, I won't. No, I don't do that. Nah.
Go ahead, Rilla. Go ahead. What you gonna say, Rilla? I'll be right back.
I find it hilarious that I get more traction now that I'm solely on YouTube and on Pornhub when I got rid of Twitch.
Man, I've been telling you that for a while.
I get more messages when I switched and said, "Fuck it, I'm done with Twitch and I'm going straight to YouTube." Everybody's like, "Thank fucking God!" Now I'll come watch you. I'm like, yeah, you could have just said, hey, just totally get on YouTube and I'll watch you.
Right.
So, I've been watching you.
Than I ever have on Twitch.
See, you ain't talking about me. I watch Riddler every day. Every time I get a chance, I get. I was the main one. I was pushing Riddler. I was the main one pushing Riddler to go to YouTube for a while. Cause I think he said. I think Riddler said, "Disparity. If you can get Angelica Scar's permission, then I'll do it." Yeah, I think he really did say that.
I did say that.
But no. Like, let me tell you. So ever since I made this move, right? I was like, okay, what I want to do is I want to showcase RTS games to people. I want to do this. I want to do it the right way, and so on and so forth, right? So, like I said, I went from 200 subscribers up to 800 plus right now. And you know what's crazy? I'm getting emails from RTS game developers to showcase their games on my channel, which I'm actually making videos of as of right now. And I never got an opportunity like that on Twitch. Actually, I'm gonna take that back. One opportunity because I went out of my way and I went on Twitter. This is for Wasteland 3, and I think Riddler made something for me to get people why I should do a giveaway on Wasteland 3, and they gave me that opportunity to do so. So I'll take that back on that. But that was actually I'll say that. No, that was actually a Twitter thing. On Twitch, I never got an opportunity like that, as a streamer. So now, I'm getting things. I'm making waves. I'm getting things done. Like I said, I never got those opportunities as a streamer on Twitch, and I'm not trying to bash Twitch or anything of the sort. I'm not trying to do that. I'm just saying, like, there's something that you really got to think about. And now, as I'm like, what, 880 plus subscribers. I'm damn near getting towards YouTube partner, and it's been a long year. It's been a while in the making. But what I don't want to see though. I don't want to see people come back when I hit partner and be like, "Yo, Disparity, man, I love you, man. What you been up to lately? How's it going?" No, fuck out of here with that shit. You ain't coming back. I'm not.
You wasn't with me shooting in the gym.
Like you weren't with me when I came over. You said fuck you, Disparity. You said fuck you. Like what? No, that's not gonna happen. That's not. And then it's like you live and you learn. Like Patrick's. Let me tell you. Well, before I hit on Patrick's, he's a good dude, by the way. Keep that in mind. Y'all should also. Anybody that's here, by the way, in the chat, y'all should go subscribe to each other, follow each other. Watch each other's content whenever y'all can, so on and so forth. When y'all get the chance. Just keep in mind, Dark Riddler. If you want to post your link in chat, you can do that. Cass, you want to as well, go ahead. Patrick's, y'all can do that. But yeah, like, there are people that ride with Dallas. I see people on Twitter all the time championing these political people. Never don't like actually. Let me tell you, I just hate political content in general because political content is just trash content or whatever. People will talk about shit, but shit don't get done. All right. That's what I hate about political topics. If things actually got done, if they actually went out of the way, say, "Hey, we're building a school or we're building a park or something like that," I'll be like, "Okay, that's great. At least you're doing something." But a lot of people, they don't do shit. But the point is that like build a community that will support you no matter what. That'll back you up no matter what. Get these people into your life. If people want to ditch you because you moved platforms or because you have a different idealistic view, you need to make new friends at the end of the day. Make new people. Get just change. That's what I'm trying to get at.
All right.
But that's all I have to say on that. I don't know if you have to add it to Cass.
Come on with it, man.
I think you pretty much covered it.
Call Cass. You went through some shit. I know you have. Mr. Mask off over here.
I've definitely gone through some shit with some motherfuckers though, but I don't know, like I'm trying to think of what I can really add on.
No, but all I was gonna say is Patrick. He been with me every step of the way. Man, he does a lot of shit. He retweets. He tries to come at whenever it comes through. I do the same for a lot of shit for a lot of people. Like I said the other day, it's like I might not come around a lot, or I might not like say this a lot, but I see a lot of people putting in work. I see a lot of people doing that. And as long as you're doing something and putting in work, I'm proud of you, and I want to see you succeed to the best of your abilities. I really do. What I don't care for is I don't care for people that sit there. They don't want to try to put in the work. They don't want to try. Like you complain sitting here. You complain about growth every single day, but you don't want to put in the work to get anything done. And if you don't put in the work, nothing's not going to happen. You're not going to go anywhere. Exactly. You can ask Riddler. I post video. Go ahead.
Them people got more time to sit there and talk about other people and talking down about other people instead of just putting out content, bro.
I'm
Yeah.
saying,
You
like,
see it all the time on Twitter.
all the time you spend typing all your think pieces on Twitter and whatnot, you could have edited a video. You could have made like 2 shorts, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I'm telling you, like, I
And
literally
right.
sat for an hour and made like 10 shorts, bro. Like, it does not take that much time to make like a fucking YouTube short or a
No.
TikTok video.
It don't. My best advice for anybody, if you legit want to be yourself and be able to do content creating without having to pull any fake shit, you want to really make it, do all your professional business outside of social media.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's advice. This shit works for me.
Yeah. Yeah. Works for me too.
I know hella indie game dev.
Yep. I know.
can
I do.
prove that. If you go to my Discord, look at my game dev shit. I'm always posting shit because I literally talk to these people. I know who they are.
Yep. Yeah.
That's it. You do all of that way, I can still be myself. I tell them straight up like this: if you don't want to hear no opinionated shit or no artwork shit, don't follow me on Twitter.
And one thing I want to say is this. Let me tell y'all, if y'all, and this is coming from the YouTube aspect or whatnot, keep this in mind. If y'all want to make content, especially for YouTube or Rumble and stuff like that, sit down and pick and think about what makes you happy. What do you want to do? Like, my channel, again, it's all about RTS games, turn-based strategy games, and stuff like that. But that's my niche, and also Warhammer Fantasy. I love Warhammer. That's my thing. So figure out what you guys want to talk about. If you're just posting gameplay and shit, that's not going to cut it. It's really not. Like, anybody can do gameplay. Now, if you look, anybody can do it. Anybody can say, hey, look at my clip here, and call it a day. Like, Riddler, he posts his gameplay, but also he does his coffee and conversations. He has his wrestling going on. Same thing with Cass. Go ahead.
Disparity, you got to remember too.
Mhm.
Here's how you know what I say to be true.
Mhm.
Y'all got to remember, almost 6 months, I didn't have a social media.
Yep.
Mhm.
And I was still doing everything.
Yeah.
You got to keep that in mind too.
Facts.
Amen to that.
Facts.
Now, Riddler literally deleted his old Twitter.
Yeah.
I came back like 6 months later. Like, he was
Yeah.
not on Twitter, like, at all.
Shit. You guys, I post shit. Let me tell you, I post videos every day. So if y'all recently subscribed, you might see some videos from me almost every day. I'm trying to not spam y'all shit, put it like that. But I got some, Let's Plays going on. I got some informative videos coming out for Warhammer and also, Total War. I got things going. There's always a video coming out. You can ask Riddler. Riddler's always like, what do you do? The Spirit, you always got a video coming. I'm like, yes, I do. I sit here, I plan out my days. I'm like, okay, if I wake up, if I wake up at like, 11 o'clock in the morning or whatever, I sit here and be like, okay, I'm gonna record 2 or 3 videos. Boom, I'm done. You guys really, I both record for about 9 to 10 episodes of if I'm doing a Let's Play, and then I schedule them out for the next 2 or 3 weeks, and I'm on break literally for 2 or 3 weeks, other than like doing like a live stream, or if a Warhammer video come out, some new Warhammer information comes up, I make a video on that, and I'm boom. You got to plan out. People don't like. They don't. Again, this is why it comes back to the laziness of people. Like I said, if you just want to stream, we're not dogging you or anything of the sort. That's perfectly fine. But you just have to have a realistic idea on what you're literally trying to do. Like when it comes down to it, like you have to be realistic of yourself.
Yeah.
Like if you're just trying to make a community, that's valid as hell. Like if you're just trying to like build a little bit of a community and like while you're like dealing with like real life stuff and whatnot, that's valid. But it's like, just be realistic about like everything.
One thing I talked about, and I talked about this with Riddler. Keep this in mind, y'all. When it comes to creating content, there are over 50 million billion. This is just an example of exaggeration, but 50 billion different content creators out on whatever platform that you're on. None of your shit that you most likely will do is unique. But what you could do, so that means that if you're making if you make like a top 10 video or top 10 cookies or something like that, all right, it's always been told is that even though it's been done already, you haven't done it yet because you're putting your own spin on these topics. This is how you build a community and stuff. Now, yes, you could try and strive to be as unique as possible. But I mean, I'm a dead ass. Honestly, good luck with that. Unless you're a person that's backpacking around the world, going to Japan, going to like indigenous places or something like that sort, meeting different tribes or something of the sort, your content is not ever going to be unique. But what you could do is that put your personality into. Matter of fact, I just got done watching a video last night about pleasures on YouTube. And if y'all don't know what plagiarism on YouTube is, it's when a person literally copies your video word for word, script for script, style for style, title, thumbnail. That's plagiarism on YouTube.
Yeah.
You know, if you're just, let's say, if you just want to do like a, let's say, for example, my top 10 favorite Warhammer, what do you call it? Factions, right? If I were to just make a video, that video has already been done 20,000 times, but I'm giving my own opinion on that video because it's my opinion. And so that's what a lot of people that's what you got to understand. Like if you're a Pokemon content creator, you could do your top 10 favorite Pokemon ROM hacks. Yes, has it been done before? Yes, it has. But you haven't done it yet. You give out your own personal opinion, and this is especially if you want to build if you're building an audience, that's what you want to do. You know,
yeah.
And
you want to be a bro. Like at the end of the day, you want to be yourself. You want to be able to put out your content in your own style. Like, let me be honest here. I play a lot of story-based games. Everybody know that. How many motherfuckers do you really know that's gonna tell an NPC "fuck you"?
Not a lot.
Seriously.
It's like, you know, it's like you gotta put your own spin. You gotta put your own spin to it, you know. Y'all got and that's when it comes to like the live streaming. Like you gotta remember with live streaming, you only grow when you're live. If you're not live, you're not growing. Unless you got content on the platform. Unless like I might not like TikTok, but I'm on there trying to get some. I got some people that subscribe to me from TikTok. It's not a lot sometimes, but it's something. You know, some people say I came over here for TikTok. I'm like, okay, cool, that's crazy. That's wild. But yeah, it's just like y'all got this. People, you gotta understand, you got this. Get the fuck off Twitter. Twitter ain't real life. There are some people that really need to take a break off Twitter, like especially all the political motherfuckers, because they want to speak on everything, but they don't want to do shit about it. That's right.
They need to go outside.
Like
a nice clean handful of grass. Honestly.
And that's what's like that's the thing. It's like, look, if you and I'm gonna tell this right now, if you want to talk political talk, okay, you can do that. But if you're not doing anything about it to improve the world around you, like a lot of people, they always talk about woke this game's become woke, that game's become woke, anime's become woke. Okay, if you believe it's become woke, make sure to get your money, to get your shit together, get people together, and make something out of that. But the main excuse that they always say is, I don't have the money to do that. Okay then. If you don't have the money, then shut the fuck up, be complicit, and go do your thing and ignore it. Ignore what's happening. It's not hard. But if you're just gonna sit there and complain all day about the same, I'm like, I can't see people doing that. But they do that.
Point.
They do that.
I'm telling you, the best advice I possibly could give you from experience, and these people have witnessed that. If you want to grow and handle your business and want to make it so well, do all your professional stuff away from social media. I cannot stress that enough, bro.
Yeah.
I've gotten plenty. They are witnesses to this because I show the messages I get from people that you can do it. You really don't need social media. I got social media for marketing, but I keep all my conversations, my business, everything else away from everything else so I can remain myself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's all you got to do, man.
That's literally it, you know? Like, shit. Like, it's just insane to me that I'm tired of seeing people just making, like, doing the same. I'm trying to stop. Basically, I'm trying to stop y'all from making the same shit, making the same mistakes I made in my time. Now I'm 30 years old. I started content creating when I was like, what, 20, 21? I did like a year of college, and I was like, you know, I'm gonna become a YouTuber. I did literally like a year of college. No need much money. We can make full-fledged movies with phones. You know, people don't realize how easy. Yeah, they don't realize it. They really don't.
Yeah,
they really don't. But it's like I'm just trying to get y'all to do not make the same mistakes I made, because it's my experience. But then you have, you know, some people that say, well, Disparity, you moved over to a different platform, you know, your viewers and stuff. Look, when I live stream, I have my own viewers. People, they come in, if they want to come and chill, they can come and chill. It might be 3 one day, it might be 6 the next day. But you know what?
They got people fucking on Twitch, bro. Come on, man. Come on, man. Are you serious, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And like let's say it's like I get it, like people want to have these platform wars and shit like that. I get it. But at the end of the day, you need to find a platform that you call your home. My home is at YouTube. If you guys ever see me stream on Twitch, I'm using, let me tell y'all something. If y'all see me stream on Twitch, Kick, YouTube, or I'm sorry, well, I'll take on Twitch, Kick, Facebook, whatever, I'm using those platforms to bring people back to my YouTube channel. I don't care about those platforms like that, you know.
Yeah.
Like if y'all ever heard of the funnel, right? My bottom funnel is YouTube. These top little places, you know, when you go there, when the swirl goes down, are going to that platform. Anything else, like this shit that you gotta think about. You know, it's all about stability. But then here's the thing: one thing that's been taught by Roberto Blake, y'all should definitely look him up, and I'll post a link to him in the chat. He also talks about creating your own website. Get your own website up to bring people to your website, by the way, to create an email list. And also you can get people like to subscribe to that website. So you don't have to make, you know, share, you know, your income with YouTube or with Twitch or with whatever. You know, you can get 100% of your income yourself. He also he talks about that shit. You know, it's a lot of things there's a lot of things that I learned throughout this entire year, you know, and I think that a lot of people should take notice, you know. But all this is just, you know, I don't think like shit might change, it might not change. I don't know. It's up to like, you can't force somebody to do something, but like all I'm saying is that if you're just gonna sit there and complain all day and not get anything done, I might have to just mute you or block you at the end of the day. I'm over it. Like I really am. Because I see where Cass has hit he just hit past 2,500 subscribers on his channel. Right, boom. Right. Oh, damn near close to 10K. You know, I hit past 850. Like I think I made a post the other day. So I'm at almost close to 850. Now I'm at 880. Like I'm getting there. You know, but the only thing I tell people is like, hey, yeah, if y'all can definitely criticize my videos, let me tell y'all. My boy Ronan came in to me. He's like, Disparity, you're having, in this last video you posted, you had audio issues. You know, I was like, shit. If I'm at audio, I took that video down. I remade it. Did it take some time? Yes, I remade it. But I re-uploaded it. Boom, and it's actually getting a lot better in views. The re-upload. Yes. So, you know, shit like that. You gotta do. I get it. You know, people, if you don't like editing, let me tell you, the faster you edit, the more you get faster at it. That's kind of weird. The faster you get edit, and then it don't take you long to edit videos anymore. Hell, that first video you made that probably took like 2-3 hours to edit, now it takes probably 30 minutes because you know what you want to look for. You know, like do what y'all need to do in order for growth. You know, like again, if my channel's all about strategy, if I want to have a secondary channel that has FPS games, I'm gonna create a secondary channel that plays FPS. You know, Cass has one where he wants to play where he plays Pokemon. Guess what? He has a channel for sports, channel for Pokemon, channel for masking off when we're ready to talk some shit to somebody. You know, he has really? Yeah, he does. Yeah, he has a channel called Mask Off. Yeah.
Send me the link to that. I didn't know you had that.
Yeah.
But before we head off here though, Kaz, really tell people about yourselves. You know, I know probably everyone knows each other, but just in case. For future purposes.
So for those of you guys who don't know, my main niche is sports gaming and whatnot. And that is going to be youtube.com/KazCraigGaming. I also have a Pokemon channel called Gym Leader Kaz. I currently have 83 subs over there. I've been posting. So over there, for streams, I usually do like Nuzlocking. Like I'm doing an Emerald Nuzlocke right now. But I also have a playthrough of Pokemon Opal or Pokemon Apollo, which is like a RPG Maker fan-made game. And I also started a playthrough of Pokemon Emerald Rogue, which is like the ROM hack that's like a roguelike, more or less. So go sub over there, Gym Leader Kaz. And then I have a channel where I basically just cover a bunch of like crazy shit that goes on in like my niches and whatnot. I haven't posted on there in a while just because I've been trying to stay away from like all that drama and shit because I want to focus on my main stuff first. But it's called Mask Off with Kaz Cray. So you guys check that out.
You have a mask?
Well, it's off now.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, before we head off here, if you want to give out yourself, LG, like, well, let people give out your last 2 cents on friendship, fake networking and shit. If you have anything else to say.
My bad. Yeah, sorry about that.
I know you have to leave.
No, I already did. I'm back now. I have to take care of something real quick. But yeah, it's handled. It's handled. It's done. But yeah, when it comes down to it, like I think, like I said, the best thing I can say is like when it comes down to it, the content creator space is just like just be honest with yourself on what you want to do, and hey, nothing wrong with clout. I guess nothing wrong with clout chasing as long as you're honest with it.
Yeah.
You know.
Bro, we about to be here another damn hour talking.
Hey, I'm
we're
just
trying to sleep, bro.
Nah, oh no, I'm be up. I'm just saying. He's
we're gonna hear that on Coffee and Conversation in the next few days or so. But no,
I told you.
But no, seriously. Yeah, I know it. But knowing me, I'm probably gonna forget and be asleep. I'm gonna be asleep. Hey man, hey, we try to get back. I'm trying to get back into the content creation thing, man. Because being out for like 6 months, do it to you.
I see. This would be the fourth one for LG. We didn't already did 3.
Oh, I gotta find the other 3. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, this will be the fourth one.
The whole playlist. Hell, they even let me put it as a podcast now. I was like, okay, I'm with this.
Yeah.
I got a podcast now, motherfuckers.
Yeah, you welcome. You welcome the LG special.
Hey, thank you everybody who decided they wanted to join in on Coffee and Conversation.
Right.
Yeah, actually, matter of fact, go ahead, LG. Hold on, go ahead.
I'd say other than that, man, just keep it a stack, man, and don't how you handle the conflicts is up to you too, because that's the other thing that I've been looking at too. Is like people like always love to talk about the conflict thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you don't know how to. Oh, well, you shouldn't you shouldn't clap back at people. You shouldn't do this. And I'm like, look, bro. At some point, you gotta be able to match. You gotta match folks' energy sometimes. Sometimes these content creators be talking out the side of their neck, and like they ain't about what they be talking about. So sometimes you gotta step to the plate and be like, look, man. Hey, man. Say, man. Cut your shit, man.
Hey, Shannon Sharp said it best. If you got to keep being the bigger man around everybody, like you hanging out with too many small people, or like you being around too many small people. So
yeah.
Sometimes you got to hit people lower than they hitting you.
True.
Yeah. Sometimes you got to let people know you ain't bullshitting, man. That's what I believe. Sometimes you got to pick your battles, man. Sometimes a lot of times it ain't worth it, but then sometimes when people start, rumors fly, and I think that's what it is. Like we live in an age right now where people, when it comes down to certain people, like people will literally blacklist you off of rumors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like people will literally fuck your shit. Will fuck your shit out off of but for example, look at what they try to do to Gothics, bro. Like look at what they try to do to fucking Gothics, dog. I say it tried because it didn't work, and now she's bigger than the rest of the motherfuckers that tried to cancel her.
I mean, it is what it is.
She got a whole documentary on you niggas. Like y'all done gave this girl a whole document. Man, that's the part that gets me right now. Like I saw the trailer today. I'm sorry. On a side note, I saw the trailer, and bruh, like I'm sitting there looking at this shit. I'm like, bruh, these niggas that sat up here and gave this girl content for life.
Yeah.
This man done gave her content. They done fucked around and fucked her life up. They should have left her alone. And now guess what? She about to get rich off you niggas. She about to be right up there with fucking Eric July as far as like rich. That man and Eric July done work for his. We let's just call it a spade, man. That man done work for his. That man became damn near a millionaire over fucking night, dog. 3 million. That man was supposed to get 100K. They was aiming to get 100K for the ISOM comic book. They ended up getting like a whole bunch of backers with like basically up at the $3 million on their first campaign.
And that's what
and it wasn't even crowdfunded. It was already done.
And that's what I talk about. This is what I talk about. If you are tired of shit and you want to get shit and you don't like it, get shit done. And he put his money where his mouth is, and he got it done. That's the difference between a lot of people.
The crazy thing was he was already planning on doing it, but I guess the way the comic stuff was happening, that he was already doing the commentary on the comic scene, and I guess he was like, look, this came quicker than I expected, so we're gonna go ahead and pull the plug early. And they had the money to do it. They put the money in to do it. They got their money back and then some. I'm sorry, like, and the fact that people are mad at him for it, and the funny thing is the same black folks mad at him, the same people over here talking shit about him, ain't never gonna ever get that level of success, man. Fuck that shit, bro. Like they would never touch. They mad because they would never touch that shit. I'm happy for the man because hey, look, let me get $1 million off of. Let me get $1 million.
Right.
Really, go ahead and give people a description about your content. What kind of things that you do?
Yeah, really talk about it.
Oh yeah, voice actor, story, and adult-based content creator. I also run an EFED, the infamous World League. We is currently gonna be working on season 2 as soon as Celestial Kelly finish up the designs to get the 2 shows going. I'm doing everything custom for season 2.
Man, you better keep my logo.
Yeah.
Hey, that logo was clean. I was like sitting there thinking about that logo. You know that logo went hard. I was like, yo, that logo go hard.
Which one?
The IWL logo.
Here's a link here's a link to the channel, by the way, for y'all who haven't subscribed to him yet.
Right into the I'm throwing that on the belts this year.
Oh, you putting it on the belts for?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Definitely. Yeah.
I made it. Mama, I made it.
She got everything. She doing everything.
Yeah. I told y'all gonna find out. I'm telling y'all, my hands are gonna be on one. See, that's the part. That's why I love being a part of Dynasty. I told y'all, my hands are gonna be on something one way to goddamn other. Okay, I'm gonna be like Diddy. I'm gonna be like Diddy in this bitch. The only difference is I ain't making niggas walk for cheesecake or shit like that.
I have a legit uncut and uncensored podcast called Coffee and Conversation. If you would like to be a part of it, I'm trying to keep them all to be in one-on-one. It's for people who may want to speak it, but don't have that necessarily platform where they're able to, and they might be feeling some type of way.
Mm-hmm.
LG got 3 on there. Disparity got 2. I got to get Cass on there as soon as he quit bullshit.
Right.
Let me know the time, bro. Let me know, like, if I ain't working, I got time, bro.
I got to get Waffle. He plan on doing one. Rhino jumping in. I got a lot of people on there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, y'all want in. You know, you can send me a message. I can get a spot for you now. Don't worry about that.
It's open.
It's legit, uncut, uncensored, bro.
Yeah, I got something.
Some type of way you want to talk about stuff and you don't feel like you being heard. I give you a spot to say it now.
Yeah.
Right.
Let's get it.
And last but not least, for me, y'all, you should know who I am. My name is Disparity. I love to play strategy games. You know, I do on this channel.
I didn't even do mine. You told me if I had last words. You told me if I had last words.
You know, here, you be the last one then, LG. You be the last one then.
Go ahead.
You're the most important. You're the most important.
I'm not that important. No, go ahead. Thank you.
But as y'all know, my name is Disparity here. On this channel, I like to talk about Warhammer Fantasy, 40K, Total War, RTS games, and also turn-based strategy games. You know, if you're a person that needs to want to know something about some strategy games, I'm the man for you. I live stream on this platform at least every Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Now, if there's not a live stream, I'm probably not live streaming that day, but for the most part, you can look up, you know, where I'm at right now. Currently, right now, I'm at over 880 subscribers, or getting damn near close to 1,000. So I appreciate that. So thank you for y'all for coming on through. Also, with the watch time, we're currently literally less than like 950 watch time hours. So I'm gonna be working on that, hitting that hard to get to where I need to be. You know, you guys can if y'all are into Let's Plays, you know, Let's Plays always posted every Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays to give y'all a little bit of breathing room. So just keep that in mind. I mean, thank y'all for literally, I mean, this is like the last conversation I'm going to have majorly for content creation for the most part, up until I get like YouTube partner. And then I might have to get into the conversation, really talk some shit with people about some people.
Right. Yeah. And then, start monetizing your haters. Hey, I'm in that. Hey, I just thought about that. I'm in that. Hey, I'm about to go pick on somebody. And Disparity, you know who I'm talking about. I'm going to go pick on him again. I'm going to pick on that nigga again. And then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna like, hey, monetize my haters, and I'm gonna get them. Oh, I'm gonna get them. Thank you. I'm gonna get them.
Hey, look here, the day that happened, I guarantee I'm doing a whole tweet and I'm listing everything that he didn't do to get that shit too. Watch.
Yeah, I'm telling you,
I'm gonna be mad at me that day.
I'm ready, y'all. Like, I'm literally ready. Like it's been hard to get here. It's been hard. You know, it's a like doing YouTube for me was a learning curve. You know, learning to edit and shit. But hey, I got my nephews that watch my shit. I got people that watch my stuff. You know, I'm not trying to let certain people down. So that's what I'm doing it for. You know, if I'm gonna make, you know, that's the whole point. You know, I'm trying to make something out of myself for the most part. You know, that's what we're all here trying to do. So like I said, if y'all can criticize my videos, you know, if you have the time to watch, y'all want to come on through, watch a stream. You know, I always post every day in that community tab. I always try to do weekly updates too, what's going on my channel and stuff. You know, that community tab is the most powerful thing, honestly. Cause I do get some subscribers in there apparently who want to see what I'm doing. So if y'all don't know this, use that community tab for real. You do get subscribers.
Yeah, I gotta do better. I gotta get better with that.
You know,
tab, yeah.
Every 2 weeks I have a game list video out every 2 weeks. So as currently I just did one about the exotic upcoming city building games. So if you person that likes to play city building games like Sim City and shit like that, there's a lot of new sim games coming out that you can sit down and play. My next one's gonna be about Warhammer. But that's all I have to say. Thank y'all again for coming. Or I'm leaving this off with LG here.
Yeah. Thank y'all so much for coming. I appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all so much. We thank y'all on behalf of the Dynasty Network. The Emperor himself thanks you.
Backwards.
Yeah, yeah. Y'all see that right up there? Y'all see that? Yeah. Appreciate y'all. Y'all can find me on Twitter, 210LG. I do a lot of stuff. I do music. I do gaming. I'm excited about Street Fighter 6 coming out. Tekken 8 coming out.
I am too.
Yeah, I've been doing strip club mixes. So it's a new month. I might have to set up a new mix this month. I remember I'm looking at the date. So yeah, I'm gonna have to set up a new mix this month. I don't know if I'm gonna have a theme for this month. I don't know yet. I might keep it on the Ratchet theme. I don't know, but yeah, those been popping off too. Those mixes of strip clubs mixes been popping off. My last one is like at 500 views right now, which is cool. It's just hard to do. I just can't. I can't make money off of those videos, and I don't plan on making money off those videos, not unless y'all want to tip or not, or because it's already copyrighted stuff.
Then what you could do then is like throughout your videos, if you edit it correctly, let people know like to subscribe, like to give out your tips and stuff to like maybe Patreon, PayPal, or stuff like that. Try to make it to have like a little pop up that'll probably be like, yo, you like this mix? You feel like tip to my Patreon or to my PayPal, whatever you want to tip to.
Yeah,
just give me a thought.
Direct. Yeah, we'll talk. Yeah, we'll talk off stream about that. Yeah, when I get a chance. Yeah, but yeah, y'all know I'm gonna pop my shit. I got the Emperor's Court little podcast. That's basically where I just talk about a little bit of social topics. I try not to go too much into social topics because that's a whole rabbit hole that I don't like going down, to be honest. But yeah, I try to do that. There's a couple of videos that I need, conversation videos that I need to get involved with. I need to get 13. I need to talk to him. I'm gonna be talking with Aki. Got a couple of them. Yeah, I told, because it was crazy. Like I told 13 I was gonna get him, and right when I was getting ready to set that date up with him to get the live video talking. Yeah, that's when we had to go through that little issue. So that sucked, but we here.
Yeah.
So yeah, Twitter, Instagram, 210 Law, and also your favorite strip club DJ, all that. You know what I'm saying? Music, gaming, all that, fighting games, all that good shit. I'm looking forward to breaking down some games with y'all. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah. I wasn't trying to bring up our sex industry shit. I was trying to be nice.
No, hey, we gonna talk about that. We gonna probably hit that up.
Let's subscribe to my Pornhub since everybody just wants to throw shit out.
Hey, yo, Dynasty.
Y'all heard him.
We got the X videos up here.
Now we to make a comeback, sir.
Oh shit.
Yeah. I got some girls to work with. I need to work with them.
Shout out to E.O. Scott.
E.O.
You
Scott,
damn right.
Yeah. Yo, it's a battle tutorial.
Yeah, he gets battle tutorial get.
Yeah.
We love E.O. Scott in this house. The Rubik's Cube love E.O. Scott, y'all.
Head ass.
But
all right, y'all. But we appreciate y'all, man. We appreciate y'all coming through every last
really, thank
one
y'all. Thank y'all so much, y'all.
Thank
appreciate
you,
it.
for real.
Appreciate it. Like I said,
the real MVPs.
Baby.
like I said, we heading out, y'all. Y'all have a good one. Stay safe. Stay out of trouble. Peace out, y'all. Much love.